Hello Leo, welcome to your December 2024 reading. Thank you so much for joining me. It's really lovely to have you here. I hope all is well with you today. This is for you if you are Leo, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's also for you if you like the title and it resonates, you're more than welcome to take it. What else? Oh yeah, it's a general reading. So just take from it what you want and leave behind what you don't. Shall we get started? I've got these lovely Woodland Wardens cards again. We'll find 3 cards as usual to find our general energy, our general theme of the reading. And we'll see how they weave into our general reading really. So let's have a little look. 3 cards to give us the energy, the theme of this month for you, Leo. Try not to drop any more. Okay. Right, we have the Crow and Dogwood, intelligence. We have the Dragonfly and Pansy, balance. That's been coming out a lot recently, hasn't it? I think we're all in need of a little bit of balance. And the Wolf and Rosehip, guardianship. So we have intelligence, balance and guardianship for you this month, Leo. Let's have a little look and see how I can't talk today, I'm all tongue-tied, aren't I? How they fit into your general overview, your general reading of December. So first of all, as usual, we'll find some past energy, some current energy and some future energy. I'm not going to take those because there's loads of them. And then we'll have 3 cards at the end, which will give us some little help and advice, a little bit of guidance on how best to navigate the month of December. Excuse me if I'm being a little tongue-tied today. I can't seem to speak or string a sentence together, so that's not boding well for our reading, is it? But fingers crossed it'll all work out. Be all right on the night. Okay, right. Past energy for you, Leo. Let's see what's been going on in your past. That wants to come out. We have the 10 of Swords and we have the 9 of Cups. So we've got the 4 of Wands, like so, the 10 of Swords and the 9 of Cups. Okay, so the 4 of Wands is all about stability. It's about building stability, moving towards stability and creating a strong foundation. 4s are about strength and building foundations, laying foundations for the future. And I think, I hope that's what's been going on with you, Leo. You have been working on something and beginning to lay the first foundations of creating something that's going to bring you happiness in the future. And that could come in any form. It could be family, it could be career, it could be just literally the things that bring you passion and joy, the things that light you up, that give you that satisfaction. Excuse me, a hiccup to start the reading. So hopefully that's something you've been working on in your recent past. We've got the 10 of Swords, and that is generally the card of an ending of some description. The 10 of Swords, obviously it's the end. It can be the ending of mental anguish, mental pain, mental stress that you've been going on. Obviously it's the last card in the suit of Swords, so it's the finality of that what's been going on in a mental mind way. So maybe it has been that you have been quite stressed, quite anxious about something. You've had a lot of inner turmoil going on in your head, but it's all come to an end. And it can often be the be the sign of a sudden ending as well. It can be something that's come around really quickly, maybe that you weren't expecting. But whatever it is, that ending that's happened, even though it may well have been, you know, sort of quite a shock and quite painful mentally, it's a blessing. It was meant to happen. It's the best thing that could have happened, and now it's time to move on. So, you know, hopefully you have been in that space where you have been beginning to build some new foundations, beginning to create something good and solid for your future, and that has maybe required you to say goodbye to something, and the end of something has had to go, and it's hopefully sending you off into a better space, a better mental place in the future. So we've also got the Nine of Cups, and that is the card of being really happy with your achievements up to now. You know, again, that project, whatever it is that you are working towards building and creating and laying the foundations for, you're hopefully feeling really happy with how that's going. And this Nine of Cups, it can be the card also of the wish card, the wish, or the working towards your hopes and dreams and passions, the card of your destiny. So, you know, you working towards it, building all those cups, collecting all those cups. So showing us that you're feeling quite contented and quite happy with how things are going, how, you know, the road to your dreams and passions and destiny is going well. Things are going in the right direction. Let's have, oh no, we won't have that one because that's the bottom of the pack. Okay, Leo, let's have 3 more to sort of put a little bit of flesh on that recent past energy. The Hanged Man, the Two of Wands. I wanted to say Swords then, and I held back from it because, you know me, I get my wands and swords mixed up for some reason. And then we've got the Six of Swords. So the Hanged Man is all about looking at things from a different perspective. We've also got the Two of Wands, and that is you beginning to plan and make moves towards what's next, where you're going next, because, you know, you've got the world in your hands. We've got the two of Wands there. He's looking out onto the horizon. He's beginning to make his plans for where he's off to next. And we've got the Six of Swords. Done it again. And that is the card of moving forwards, moving towards the future in a really a better way, a more stable, more happier, more easier mental frame of mind, and it's just moving towards calmer waters, towards better things. And so that fits in very much with that the 10 of Swords. You know, things, you've had an ending, things have had to finish. You've at the end of all that stress that you know, or whatever's been causing you any mental stress, you're at the end of it, and now you're moving into a better place mentally. And also you are beginning to really push forward with a project, with something, whatever's going on in your life. You've got the option now to really take it forward and take it in any direction that you want, because you've got the world in your hands. It's up to you where you go next. We've got the Hanged Man, obviously. Again, is just you've begun to look at things from a completely different perspective, and hopefully a more positive perspective. You also maybe had to have a little bit of patience, because the Hanged Man again is all about patience. And so, you know, all of these things that have coming into play for you have probably been in a place where you've been waiting for this to happen, waiting for things to push forward, and it is, your patience is being rewarded. You're finally starting to move forward, you're starting to make plans, you're feeling in a better place mentally, and you are really happy with how things are going. Now you're beginning to move forwards, you know, towards your aims, towards your hopes and dreams and happiness, the place of passion that you're heading towards. So we've also got the Crow and Dogwood down here, intelligence. And I think that is your inner knowing, you knowing that you have had to go through all of these things that have happened in the past. You've had to have that ending, you've had to have that real shift in the way that you're thinking. in order to bring about that ending and in order for you to move forward in a really positive way. So I think you've gone through the past, I think, with your eyes open. You've not been, the blinkers haven't been on, and you've not been sort of feeling your way through it all. I think you've been fully aware of what you've needed to do to move yourself forward in the recent past, and you're starting to do it. So let's have some cards for your current energy, Leo. Current energy for our lovely Leo. My hands are really cold. I'm sorry, I can't shuffle. My brain and hands aren't coordinating again today. Okay, we've got the Page of Cups. Oh, we'll take those two. We've got the Page of Cups, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, and we've got the Magician. Okay, and we'll have the Queen of Cups as well. We've got the Chariot, and we have got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so there's a lot of blue going on, light blue going on in all these cards, and that blue is generally a colour of communication, isn't it? Of the throat chakra. In this case, I also think it's maybe that, because it's very pale blue, I think it may be a connection to the divine, to your higher self. Anyway, right, Page of Cups is all about leading from your heart space. It's about really connecting to your emotional side, to your heart, and following what your heart wants, and just moving forward in a really open-hearted way. The Page of Cups, he's obviously is a young court card, isn't he? So he's just learning to manage his emotions, and he's coming from that emotional space in a really simple, childlike way. And I think that is how you're moving through this current energy. Is you're feeling. You're not overcomplicating things emotionally. You're just leading from the heart and just seeing where that takes you. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, and she's the richest queen in the pack. So she is abundant. She's in a high vibrational state. She's drawing all that abundance towards her. She makes smart decisions based on her ability to make really good financial choices, because she's great with money. And I think this is, again, the energy that you are working with at the moment. Maybe you are finding yourself having to make some financial choices and really having to draw on that energy of the Queen of Pentacles, making sure that you you cross the T's and dot the I's and make those really good, sensible choices with your finances at the moment. It could well be that it's not your finances. It could be that it's your health. It could be that it's your time. Whatever it is that you've got to spend, it's about being smart with how you use it. So, not overexerting yourself and making yourself feel run down if your health isn't in a great place. Not overspending financially, because you may be spending above your means and not making smart financial moves. Not overspending your time and running yourself down because you're just your time's scattered all over the place. Sorry, as I'm saying that, I'm drawn up to the Dragonfly and Pansy, the card of balance. So I think balance is key for you this month, and it particularly in your current energy, whatever's going on with you at the moment. I think you need to just not overspend that pentacle, make wise, smart choices. We've got the Magician as well, so really strong energy of the Magician. He is the card of manifestation, and also so is the Queen of Pentacles, because she is in alignment. She's drawing that abundance towards her because she's in a real positive vibrational state. She's high vibrational, and then she's drawing all those good things towards her. If we're in a lower, negative, dreary vibrational state, when we're filled with fear and we're filled with all those lower energy, lower vibrational energies and behaviors, then we're not going to bring that those good finances and abundance and material things towards us, because that's just not how the universe works. We need to be in a alignment with those things in order to bring them towards us. And the magician is key at that. He knows how to do that, and he's you know, he is the king of manifestation. And so you've obviously got that energy to work with if you want to this month. You know, don't forget these cards are here to help and guide you, and to give you a nudge in the right direction if you so want to. If you don't, you know, we've all got free will, haven't we? So the magician, he's got all the tools he needs, as have you, to bring whatever you want, whatever you need right now this month towards you. Yes, okay. We've got the Queen of Cups as well, and she is very nurturing. She's very compassionate to others. She's very compassionate to herself. She has really won a hard fought battle over her emotions. You see, she's got her cup here on her knee. She's looking at it and she's looking quite proud. And she's, you know, she has managed to control her emotions, and it may have been hard won, but she's done it, and she's really proud and pleased with herself. And maybe that is how you are feeling at the moment, or maybe you're feeling the need to give yourself or others. Maybe you are the Queen of Cups. You're needing to nurture and send out some love and compassion to those people that are around you that need it. Or maybe it is that yourself, you need to have a little bit of compassion for yourself, and maybe that comes in with the card of balance, because they are, you know, they've both got lots of that lovely pale bluey colour in there, and maybe that is what you're needing to do. Maybe you're needing to have some compassion for yourself and give yourself a little bit of a break, to know that, you know, you can take the foot off the gas at the moment. Don't be so hard on yourself, and maybe just be kind and considerate and compassionate to yourself this month, or this current moment, because, you know, you need to be in that really positive state to draw those good things towards you. And if you're getting yourself out of balance, then that's not going to happen. So just be kind to yourself, be compassionate to yourself, give yourself a little bit of a break. So we've also got the chariot. I'm getting into French mode there, the chariot. And that's the card of forward momentum. So you've got the forward momentum. You know, you don't have to have your foot on the accelerator all of the time. Because sometimes that can have the opposite effect, and it can, you know, if we're overly doing it and if we're pumping that accelerator too much, then, you know, things can get out of control and send us technically, you know, off track if we're not, you know, we can't steer too well because we're going so fast and we go off track. So I think this is next to that Queen of Cups, to say it's all right to take your foot off the gas a little bit, to not be accelerating so hard, because, you know, you've got that forward momentum, and as long as you keep that divine connection with, you know, your higher self and your intuition, and to keep your focus on where you're going, it doesn't have to be 100 miles an hour all of the time, Leo. You know, you going on the right way. Don't go one way or another. Don't slow down too much, don't go too quickly, keep that balance, and then you'll keep moving forward with that good momentum that you've got with the chariot, moving towards your hopes, dreams, destinies, whatever it is that you're heading towards, whatever your project is at the moment. And we've got the Ace of Swords, and he is, you know, we're being gifted a new idea, a new way of looking at things, maybe a little bit of clarity. The aces are all about new potential, about opportunities. So with it being a sword, it's all about the mind, all of the mental things, the things that are going on in our head. So it could be a new idea, it could be new inspiration, and again, it could be just greater clarity. So however that fits with you, if you're taking your time, you're finding the balance, you are, you know, you're just keeping that flow, natural flow going, you're going to be being able to have the opportunity to see things a little bit clearer, a little bit sharper, maybe find that new inspiration, new idea, something that's going to really help you push forwards and move onwards with life. So don't forget, if you like this reading, if this resonating with you, and you've got, you know, you like to tell me, share with me how it's resonating or how it fits with you, I'd love to hear in the comments below. It'd be lovely to have you as part of our little community I'm trying to grow here. Really lovely to have you on board, so a subscribe would be amazing. And obviously a like if you like the video. It all helps me to grow the channel and for me to get my readings out to other people. So let's look at some future energy. I apologise if you can hear Ruby yapping away in the background there. I've dared to leave her alone for 10 minutes. She's getting a little bit needy. Well, she's a puppy, so she does not like it when I leave her, and she can hear me but she can't see me. Any tips on dog training, puppy training, always welcome down in the comments, please. Right. Oh, okay. So, the Five of Pentacles, the Sun in our future energy, Leo. That's a bit good. Ace of Cups. Okay. So, moving forwards before the end of December, you need to be careful that you don't let yourself get into that lower vibrational state that I was talking about before, that feeling that you're lacking in something, maybe that you have overexerted yourself, that you have you know, not kept things in balance, so then you're feeling a little bit lacking. Again, health, finances, time, and if you are finding yourself in that space where you're feeling like you need a little bit of a helping hand, don't be afraid to look for help. There's always help around us, people, and particularly for you this month, there's going to be someone around who's going to be able to give you a little bit of a helping hand, whether it's somebody going and picking your child up from school when, you know, if you're a bit short on time, somebody that can, you know, give you some good financial advice that can help you draw more money towards you. Whatever it is for you this month, if you are feeling in a place where you feel like you've not got enough of something, there's going to be somebody there to give you a bit of a helping hand, to give you a bit of a little bit of support if you need it before the end of the month. We've got the Sun next to that card. The Sun's the best card in the pack, and this is you having everything that you need. You know, you feeling the joy and contentment in life, having the abundance, the material abundance that you maybe need, and you know, you're just feeling generally like the sun is shining on you, that you're in a good place. You know, it's there for the taking for you, Leo, before the end of the month. You just have to know that you're not on your own. There's people there to help and support you, and you know, you've got the love and happiness around you, the vibration of that, if you choose to tap into it. Excuse me, and I've got more hiccupiness. Right, okay. Then we've got, after that one, we've got the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups, obviously, aces are the opportunity, a potential. And so we've got the Ace of Cups. And again, that is a really loving, warm energy. I feel like you're surrounded by a lot of love this month, either love for yourself or other people bringing you love. And so you've got that Ace of Cups. That Ace of Cups could be new love coming in. It could be reignition of a love with somebody else. And when I say love, it doesn't have to be that intimate other. It could be a reconnection with some family, with friends. Just feeling that general love and compassion and joy that comes with the Cups card. So it's whatever it is. It's this a new feeling, a new opportunity to revel in that lovely love. Okay, and below that we've got Temperance, and again she's about balance. So I think it's really important for you to find balance during this month. She is balanced in an internal way. She's very real. She's connected to reality. She's very grounded, but she's also really deeply connected to her emotions as well. So this month finding that place of balance, that not too much, not too little, and just being really realistic with how things are this month. And do you know what, if that is, you not accomplishing lots because you're just, you're just ticking over and hibernating a little bit this month, and not really, going for it, just letting life just tick along nicely and just doing what you have to do. Don't forget, we're in a lot of retrogrades this month, and that's going to be holding a lot of us back. And that's all right, because it's December. It's time for hibernation. It's time for slowing down. If you celebrate Christmas, it can be really hectic, can't it? And so I think just finding that sense of balance, that sense of peace, that sense of not overdoing it, not too much, being realistic with yourself, with the things that you've got, your time, with your health, with your money, not overdoing it in any shape or form. We've got the Seven of Cups here, and this is about bringing dreams into reality, about bringing, all the things that you've got maybe in your heart or in your head that you're wanting to bring into life, but you're a little bit too afraid to do it. Then December could be a really good month for beginning to start doing that for yourself, for really bringing things down to earth, for bringing any ideas that you've got in your head, any new exciting projects. We had the inspiration card in our current energy, the Ace of Swords. Maybe you're wanting to bring something into life, and you've got the energy to do that before the end of the month, with that lovely Seven of Cups. And don't forget, sometimes, we can be a little bit unsure about bringing some of our dreams into reality, because you think, what if it doesn't work out? He's not sure really there about what's in each cup. There's all sorts of different things. There's a snake in one, there's a dragon in another, and sometimes you just got to try it, suck it and see, haven't you? And see how things turn out. So I think it's all about beginning to plan, beginning to set things, the ball rolling. Maybe this could be something that's going on in your head that you can begin to start planning, to beginning to bring that into reality. But again, I think December this month is going to be all about just keeping it low key, about not overdoing it, and beginning to bring your plans down to earth, but not going full gung-ho. I've got the Ace of Pentacles just popped out there for you. That was to go with this card. It was a little bit premature. It's the Nine of Swords, and that's about stress, about anxiety, about the things that are on your mind, that you're worried about going to sleep, that the first thing you think about when you wake up. So that you could be having some anxiety before the end of the month, stressing about something, and the Ace of Pentacles came out with that. So maybe it's something financial. Maybe you've got an opportunity to grow something, to bring something to life. Maybe it's this new idea, but it's causing you some stress and anxiety. But the thing is, all you've got to do is love it, nurture it, give it some time and energy, and just see how it goes. Don't over stress about it. Just put a little bit of your energy into it, a little bit of time, and if it's meant to happen, if it's meant to come to life, then it will. Right, I've got 3 cards here for our general energy, not our general energy. Oh, my brain is just cotton wool today, I do apologise. Advice and guidance for the month of December. Just before we do that, I've just been dragged over to the Wolf and Rosehip guardianship. I think you are wanting to bring something into reality, and you're feeling quite that guardianship, that sense of ownership over it, in some form. And I think that maybe what's causing you the stress and anxiety. Just again, that balance, be open. Don't hold on to anything too tightly. Just gently put your energy into it, nurture, put some time into it, put some love into it, and see how it goes, and don't over stress about it. Right. we've got our general help and guidance for the month of December. We've got the Lovers card, really lovely card. It's about that connection with somebody else, and it can be a loving, intimate relationship connection. But I think during this month, I think this is for you to say that there's somebody there for you. I think somebody's standing by your side throughout this month, and whether you are both going in the same direction with moving towards your hopes, dreams, destiny, whether it's somebody that you are, you're holding hands with and walking through life with, that somebody's there for you, and you need to not forget to have that communication with that person, and to really, again, just not being afraid to have that communication, and to help let that person be a support to you during the month. Okay, we've got the Fool as well, and he's all about taking a leap of faith, about moving forward. He could sort of go with that lovely Page of Cups, couldn't he? He leads from his heart, and so does the Fool. He's just taking a leap of faith, just going with it, just going with the flow, going with that really simple, not overly complicated energy, and just moving towards onwards in life, towards the things that make him happy, and just seeing how it goes, and not getting too bound up in the nitty-gritty of it all, and just letting it flow, just not overdoing it, just keeping that openness and that free, innocent feeling that comes with the Fool. And that's the energy I think that you've got to try and work with, particularly in the current moment. Future energy, we've got the Devil. And that is the card for me when it comes in as advice or in future energy. It's all about a little bit of a heads up, not to fall into those old patterns of behaviour. So we spoke about the stress and anxiety that could come with the energy of moving forwards and taking chances and bringing dreams into reality in the future. I think, it's very easy to self-sabotage ourselves, isn't it? To fall into that stress, that pattern of stress and anxiety, and and into all those lower vibrational feelings, the fear, the greed, the all of those things that don't serve us. And the Devil is just here to help you to not do that, to you just to try and keep yourself in that upbeat, positive frame of mind, to try not to fall into the patterns that you did before that may have self-sabotaged yourself. You may have sabotaged yourself unintentionally, unconsciously, because you just feel you've got that fear of moving forwards, and you're not being open and letting yourself go, and just flowing with that energy, the natural energy of the universe that wants to take you where you want to go. But it's ourselves that hold us back, isn't it? At the top and bottom of it is it's our choices, our mind generally that holds us back and stops us from moving forward in a really positive way. So I hope that's been helpful to you, Leo. I'd love to know again in the comments if it is. Have a really great December. I will be coming with your 2025 readings very, very soon. But in the meantime, have a great December. Enjoy Christmas if you celebrate it. And I look forward to seeing you very, very soon.